Oh, let's see if the game captures today. It did in my test. Hello, hello. Perfect. Shoggoth Unknown here. Welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead here on the 8th of October 2022, local time 10:28. A little bit late today and a little bit of a long intro. I may or may not have picked up the Steam Deck and played a game of Demon's Tilt, the pinball game. And then I had an issue. I opened one of these cans here of the Liar's Classico non-alcoholic sparkling. It was a little weird when it just felt like there was a little bit of give on the can. When I opened it, there was no like psst of carbonation, and I like took a sip of it and I was like, it's really flat. It tastes okay, but I assume that means there was like a leak or like a hole somehow in the can maybe, and it's probably not safe to drink. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So I went and got a new one, and then I noticed that they come in a 4-pack, and the other one, I had one last night, there were 3 left. One of the other cans was like completely dented in, and it was like definitely flat, like it had leaked or something. This one's fine. So basically like 2 cans are probably not good. One can's maybe not good, the other can is like definitely not good, and then we had 2 good ones, so that sucks. So that added a couple extra minutes there getting started. So, last time on Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, Mack, Knapp, our hero. I'm not gonna do another one of those. I mean, I could basically say like, Mack, Knapp, our hero, ventured to a local doctor's office in search of antipsychotics, but when he arrived and worked his way through the hordes of zombies, he found nothing. So what did we do after that? We crawled back through the forest. Well, not crawled literally, but we hauled everything we could back through the forests and worked our... Oops, where's my map? Oh, there we are. Okay. I hit the button the first time and nothing happened. So, the doctor's office is right here, and we went back through all these forests and everything, and worked our way back up to the vehicle here. Here. What I want to do is get to this doctor's office, which is actually going to kind of suck. There's a lot of forest to go through. Or not gun store, excuse me. I want to get to this gun store, and then right below it, this is the pharmacy. So I want to get to that pharmacy as well. That's going to be a little bit more difficult. A fire station could be interesting. Never seen one of those. Yeah, so that's what I'm really interested in at the moment, is essentially, can we get to this gun store, hopefully find some goodies, and then use that to help get to the pharmacy. So I'm probably going to be going in a little hot here, okay? Random field in the middle of town, a construction site, that's cool. We have another gun store down here too, and this one's something else, yeah, a candy shop. Let's use the same icon. So we'll see what we can get here. We'll see how this goes. But I think first I want to make sure there's nothing to pick up, which means I need to drop. What I'm saying is I picked up a bunch of stuff last time. I carried like everything I could. So we're gonna have to work with that. The thing that on Windows that shows the weather, I saw something weird pop up on there just now next to the system tray. It says upcoming earnings. I thought it was I didn't know it would show that. I just expected weather. I was like, what is that icon? We're gonna keep that ammo there. We're gonna drop the shotgun bean bags. We have this faulty Smith & Wesson 619 357 Magnum. That's pretty beefy. That's definitely pretty beefy. Just trying to see what I would be willing to drop before we move in. Drop those rehydration drinks. Drop the tortilla chips. Actually, let me do it a slightly different way. Let me go to my inventory. And then let me make sure this is cargo space, yeah. Okay. Now, I don't think we need the funnel. Or the laptop. One thing to note is I can hear the game fairly well right now, which means I should probably turn the audio down, because the moment I start hallucinating or actually get into a real fight, it's going to be really loud. That one. Drop the rehydration drinks. What is the sugar in? It's like packets of sugar, or surprisingly not very tasty on its own. That's an opinion. I probably would have eaten that when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I would get like Cheerios or Frosted Flakes, and I would actually put sugar in them. And then there'd always be some like that just stays at the bottom of the bowl. I didn't care. I'd scoop that shit up. Obviously terribly unhealthy. But I enjoyed it. Alright, we got some boxes with various items in them. That's where it's a little difficult on me deciding what I want to drop and keep on me and everything. Drop that. And we have the 40 Smith & Wesson Full Metal Jacket. We have a lot of that, so that's for the P4. Yeah, that's for the P4 here, 40 Smith & Wesson. We have the Smith & Wesson 619. Takes a 357 Magnum. I don't have any of that. 38 Special, which is 130 grain Full Metal Jacket bullet. I don't have anything that I can use that with, though, do I? Probably going to come down to the Storm, the P4 Storm, Beretta. Because I got 132 of those. We're going to drop the faulty weapon here. And I guess that's about it, right? Drop the shotgun beanbags. Gives us a little bit of room, not really as much as I would like, if I'm being honest. My volume right now is 31.19 out of 47.96 liters. My weight, I've got about 34 pounds, 34.6 pounds of weight that I can spare, that I can carry. I mean, it just becomes a question of like what I want to keep on me, what I want to drop. Canteen, I'd probably like to keep on me. So we could drop the bottles of water. That'll be okay. I like keeping... Okay, we don't need the tablet PC for sure. I like keeping the a lot of the tools on me because you never know what you're going to need when you're going to need it. And drop the sewing kit. Like keep the Swiss Army on us. Drop the USB drive. Not much in terms of weight or volume, but you know, everything adds up, right? Now we're up to 36.6 weight that I can spare. Well, I need to find out what's in these show contents. I can't... Oh, there's pockets. First aid kit. Actually, I probably want to keep the first aid kit. It's got painkiller and stuff in it. I want to check these. MRE. Some wallets. Okay, this one I'll move over. What about this one here? Look, see, I know, I can see OBS. It's not picking up the menu right now, but the moment I hit a key, like right now, it refreshes. Something weird. Alrighty. More generic food. So we'll move that over, because that's quite big. Hey, what's going on, Nuke? How you doing? Greetings and salutations to you as well. And we'll drop these off as well. MRE package I might want to keep on me. No, they're just empty wrappers and crap. So we'll scoot that over. Chilling at home today, playing some Cataclysm. That's good. You were doing the Magicalism stuff, right? That was your image where you had like the big bloody mess. Like, was it like skeletons or something? I'm trying to remember what caused it. Okay, so weight, good. We're way down compared to where we were before. Volume, same. Now it's possible that there's some large items like a crowbar, which has a length of 150 centimeters. So it's possible I find a large item kind of like that, which I have a hard time picking up. But in terms of pure volume and weight, I've got some room. Skeletons are way more OP. Something causes them to upgrade into... Okay. Yeah, go ahead and send it. I'll check it out. Alright, our hero Mack Knapp ventures forth. So, well, the way I'm gonna do this is gonna be a little bit slow and annoying to get there. I mean, this game is all about being slow for the most part. Like, you don't want to rush into a bad situation. So my approach, this is still going to be risky and I'm still going to be going in a bit hot, but I want to get to this gun store, and since it's on like an edge kind of area of town, we don't even know it's over here or anything. So I would like to know what's in these spots, which we'll find out as we get close. I want to get to this gun store through the forest up this way. So I'm basically going to go up to where the swamp is at and cut into the forest. Now, I could get my vehicle out into these fields and drive it down there, but I'm actually just going to trek through the forest real quick. Get into the field and then head down here. Now that also poses some risks, so we're gonna have to be cautious. Let me check out this screenshot from Nuke real quick. Oh, those dudes are crazy. Hold up. Those dudes are crazy looking. Skeletal Master, Skeletal Juggernaut, zombie liches, zombie miners. I've seen zombie miners, but that's crazy looking. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that out sometime. They're all friendly. You just spawned them and they're like, hey, we're friends now. Okay, let's start trekking through the forest. No, don't step into the raspberry bush. Don't step into the rose bush either. I can't see them. You think liches raise dead zombie? Oh wow. So those are also friendly. All the zombie stuff was friendly. Or were they? Just the skeletons are friendly. They just have similar The zombie liches just have their own magic powers, basically, right? Oh, everything. Okay. Well, it's one of those things. Is like I have no idea what caused him to upgrade like that, but I'm not complaining. That's your hubris now, right? Because it's like, oh, I've got these super strong like skeletons and everything. Like I could take on the world. That's your hubris, right? That's what makes you get a little bit too complacent and make like one bad move. And if this gun store expedition goes well, then, you know, that could be the same for Mack Knapp. So once we get out of the forest, we're not too far. 3 giant aphids. So ants can actually, some ants actually raise and like care for aphids. They essentially domesticate them. Ooh, web spinning spiders. They're fighting the aphids, aren't they? What is that? Honeydew. Oh, from the aphids. Where are the spiders? Ooh. What if I burn their web? Like last time. Yeah, so some ants actually do domesticate aphids, and they raise them in their nests, like in their anthills, and they bring food to them. Like I don't think any other animal has ever been seen to domesticate and raise other animals besides humans and ants. I might be wrong. There might be something else that's done it. Maybe some kind of an ape or something has done it. 12 spiders, huh? You sure we need that many? Like, what if I just went down there and casually burned their web? You're about to raid a gun store too? I think I got a jackhammer as well. 22 web spinning spiders and some giant spiders. Now I'm more concerned about the giant spider. Yeah, that's so many. Yo, Mack Knapp is a braver man than I. I would not be walking up to this. However, lighter, activate. And now their webs are gonna be gone. Oh, I know we spotted spiders. I don't care about them. 25 web spinning and 3 giant. I don't care about the forest apparently as well. Remember, kids, only you can start forest. Wait, that's not what Smokey the Bear is supposed to say. The web spinning spider dies ×2. Mack Knapp has made it his mission to kill all spiders, apparently. Because last time we got to a web, I did the same thing and burned down a whole forest. There's so many dying. Alright, so the giant one's about to die. This other giant one is fleeing, but I don't think he's gonna make it. It spreads super quick on those cobwebs. Yeah, one of the giant ones died. Other giant one's about to be dead. I don't want to hurt the aphids. I hope they're good. I hope they kind of mind their own business. And this thing says it's a giant light gray mutant grass spider. It waits for prey to become ensnared in the vast webs that it weaves between the trees. Yeah, I don't know what webs you're talking about. I don't see any webs here, do you? How's it still alive? It's just between those spots there. Walls open, time to get raiding. So you straight up just drilled through it, nice. Like that spider is just not dying, apparently. That makes me think of Fallout 3 at the beginning. I forget what it's called, but there's like a grocery store, and it's one of the first places you go to near Megaton. Just if you're kind of following what the game presents to you. And just the idea of like grabbing a shopping cart and just going through the gun store, grabbing everything. Makes me think of that grocery store for some reason. Giant spider doesn't want to die. Now he's moving around. So he didn't get, like, engulfed by the flames like I wanted. If I can, I'll go pop him with the pipe mace. Because he's almost dead. And it's still probably a little risky, but he's, like, right on the verge of death. You feel your mouth getting warm. I think it's from the air. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just the psychosis. Oh, he is booking it. Hey, buddy. Burnt corpse of a web-spinning spider. Fresh and hot. Oh, he does not want to... I hear footsteps. Yeah, I'm not going to chase him anymore. As much as I would like to kill him, I'm not going to chase him into the trees. Too many things that could go wrong. However, I'm right where I want to be. Wait a minute. Uh-oh, do we have a problem here? Brianne Denny and Victor Burke. Who are they? Is it hallucination stuff going? What is that? I took antipsychotics earlier. Why do I know about people in... I mean, I shouldn't be surprised if people are around the gun store, sure, but... I was like, wait a minute, did it disappear? But no, it's straight up replaced with the people icon, and I know about people there for some reason. Well, let's see what happens. Only one way to find out. Slowly working our way through this forest. Moderate pain the whole time. It was distressing earlier, so we're actually getting better. Giant rattlesnake, how close? 11? Slightly concerning. I don't really want to... I've killed one, but I don't want to deal with it, right? Especially in these, like, trees and stuff, it'd be a bit of a problem. Alright, we have our first zombie sighting. Okay, has he seen me? He has. So we are right where I want to be. Now, this is where it's going to get tough. I got to take a bit of a survey. The trees do open up down here. And I was straight up going to use my gun. I said I'm going in a little hot here. Because I want to push through this line and I keep taking, you know, over time, like little bits of melee damage and stuff. I want to avoid some of that right now, so we're gonna go in a little hot. See what happens. So let me switch to... Why is it that color? That's what I don't fully understand. I'm gonna switch to the Beretta, I think, the P4 Storm. Store the pipe mace. Okay. He's a little bit closer than I'd like, so I should start firing. Go. Heavy bleeding torso. That's what I like to see. He will die. Oh, we have another zombie on the way, I think. We have probably multiple on the way. I want to take care of them quickly. Rottweiler is probably going to be coming up this way. He's not that far away. We have a zombie there. What's the range on this thing? Yes, stop foraging. I didn't mean to do that. It's 26. Oh no, that's 15. Range on this is 14, so we do get okay range, not really. So many magazines. I mean, that sounds like a good problem to have. We got a tough and a regular bearing down on me. Rottweiler, that zombie, they're probably both coming this way because they're pretty close. And there's probably a lot of other things coming this way. Why am I foraging? I swear I didn't hit that button again. I mean, maybe I did. Monster spotted, stop aiming, no. Okay, so that one's pretty much done. Cycle targets, tab. Stop aiming, no. Heavy arterial bleeding, so you're both dead. Basically. Brainless, ignore. Come on, you're supposed to be dead. Oh, a hand press, nice. Yeah, that's something that would be good to have for me. Right, so they're starting to bear down quite heavily, so... I'm going to pull a little bit through the trees and stuff, which is going to be a little annoying. Oh, they're moving fast. Oh, we have more spiders on the way, too. Oh, shit. They came from the noise? That's actually more concerning to me than the zombies. Okay, they're fighting. I think. Alright, might shoot another spider if I need to. I will straight up shoot him. Okay. This spider, I think, wants to play. Okay, fine. Who's the closest right now? Not that spider. It's gonna be fun. Like, I really need to get some distance. But I need to kill this damn thing. Oops, wrong button. That rattlesnake is right there, isn't it? Yeah, I see it. Stupid spider, why? Need to load. I need to reload. Alright, let's try to do that quickly. Have this other magazine, let's go. Don't make me burn this forest down. Done it before, I'll do it again. Okay, so we put some distance. Nothing is approaching. I've sat here for a couple of minutes. Nothing's approaching, obviously. So let's start. Okay, there's a zombie. Oh, you've got to go past a giant... Ooh. Alright, let them try to do their thing real quick. Zombie struggles to stand. But this tough zombie wants to play. What I'm actually concerned about is where he went. This guy's not far, but I can't hit him. Why can't I hit him? How about now? Yeah, let's go. Heavy arterial bleeding, you're good. You're dead. You are also really close, so let's go. You're also basically dead now. Yeah, they are super bearing down on me though, which, not surprising. I don't know where the child went. That spider really wants to fight, doesn't it? Like, I'll do it, but I don't want to. Oh, they're swarming. Stupid spiders. I told you I was actually more concerned about them than the zombies. I still have 6 shots in here. Tells me my... Where? There? My objective needs to be to go pop up on ammo if I can. Every spider I come across here is pulling the zombies closer, which is actually helpful. Spider's chasing me, it looks like. Is that hostile? Oh, come on. They want to keep doing that, I'll keep killing them, but... Oh, we got a big boy. He's almost dead. Yeah. I need to reload now. Get this. Whoa! They already see me and they're coming after me. Okay. Let's take a look. Mildly dangerous, the Grim Howler. Zombified wolf, its mouth oozes with a black substance coating its vicious-looking white fangs. Zombie coming up this way, too. Grim Howler is the most concerning for me. Because I've not dealt with them yet, so we'll see. Do I have to... I'll do it. Giant web spiders bleeding. I should have done a precise shot. Oh, this is actually not looking great, is it? Did I miss? Alright, I hit him. Now we got some ammo issues. Alright, let's try to deal with this. That's actually going to be a bigger problem than I'd like, so we're going to switch to the USP. Or I could switch actually to the H&K. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. So far, so good. Hey, we had cocaine there. I'll take it. I'll take it. Why not? Oof. I don't know if it got on me or not. I don't care about the aphid. I want to take out the zombie down there. Get into my view. Alrighty. Well, we're still in one piece. Gotta pulp some stuff. And as I said, we're going in hot. It's gonna be messy. It's fun though. What's up with these giant dragonflies? Apparently they're hostile. Ferocious bright green dragonfly, still lightning fast despite growing to the size of a school child. Its head is little more than a basketball-sized pair of rainbow compound eyes, and its legs already specialized for grasping prey end in curved talons. Why are they both almost dead? We have one issue with fighting in the forest. Well, there's multiple issues, but there's one issue that I especially care about. Is it on the way? Oh, it is. Come on then, bitch. Stop making my character freak out. How do I show the target? Star. Asterisk. And you're the ones that were bearing down on me, assholes. Oh, I think they killed the aphid. That sucks. Aphids are cool. Diving. I'm not diving, no. Didn't even know I could do that. You learned something new. I'm gonna take a look at these ants I saw on the ground. They're tights, okay. So I realize my jeans are actually not doing that great. Okay. Switch weapons again now. Let's get the Beretta back out. We'll wear my other weapon. Draw Beretta. And I need to reload. And then I need to reload these mags. Because I need to be able to quick swap if I'm being bared down on like I just dealt with here with all these zombies and stuff. I thought I saw some feral humans and stuff earlier when everything started coming to my initial gunshots. I also have to remember there is a giant rattlesnake that likes to hang out over here unless he got into a fight and died. Alright, here's blood. I was about to say we need to go where the blood's at. Make sure there's nothing I have to pulp. Yeah, like dead spiders and stuff all in here. That one I almost missed because the little icon wasn't showing up. Take what casings I can notice. It's gonna be hard. Almost missed that corpse too. What I really don't want to do is to be going back through the forest later and like, oops, all the dudes that I didn't pulp are awake now. Is that the rattlesnake? No. What am I looking at here? A rock? That's unseen. Puddle of blood. The little known death metal cover band of Puddle of Mud. Corpse of a giant rattlesnake. Yeah, he's done. A pipe. Oh, wait. Steel pipe. Doesn't fit in pocket. Kind of want that. I think we'll find more pipes. Here, okay, there's a Rottweiler. Where are these spiders? To my east. One's fairly close. It's good to know that, Rottweiler is there. Hold on. What's going on, Ice? Welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. How are you doing today, Ice? Alright, this spider's gonna bear down on me, so let's just shoot it. Let's get it over with. And that one. And that one. Not dealing with them. I'm not dealing with the spiders. What were you playing today, Ice? Tired but well. You know, I hear that. Uh-oh. The spiders are really bearing down on me a lot more than expected. Okay. I don't like that. Okay, we took out a few. Knapp. Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a minute. And I think I'm only vaguely familiar with that, because I'm also thinking of NetHack, the old roguelike. But I have heard Hacknet before, I think. No nicotine gum for me. We break free of addictions here. Well, if we can. Okay, what is my ammo situation like? I think it's safe to just reload this mag a little bit. Because we're probably gonna have some dudes bearing down on us. We're here at the first houses. We got the gas station over here. Okay, it is text-based. Yeah, I thought that... I think I've seen it. I don't know where, but I think I have seen it. This is also text-based. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but I have a tile set on, but it is an ASCII-based game. So we have a gas station here. Interesting if I can ever get a vehicle there. I mean, I could just run it through the middle of the streets, but I'll probably smash into stuff and screw my vehicle up. It's probably not worth it until I can clear these things out. I want to get to the gun store there. I don't know if Brienne Denny and Victor Burke are real people or not. I don't know if I was hallucinating and put them on the map or what, but they just appeared a little while ago. That was never showing them before. Oh, that's cool. Not the most realistic simulator, but it does implement some actual Linux commands. Yeah, I like stuff like that. There's some cool programming-related games out there. Maybe that's where I saw it. Is it online? Is it like an online-based game too? No, I don't know what game I'm thinking of. It had an online component where it was like text-based and you're like hacking into systems or whatever, but I think there was an online component to it. I think I probably bought it. It's probably in my Steam library and I haven't played it because that's how Steam works, right? But I need to figure out what game that was now because I'm thinking about it and it's kind of bothering me. But it sounded really cool. Military surplus store. I think I just told you about everything I know. Are you saying about Steam? Like, tell me about it, like, sarcastically. It's buying every game and never playing it. Or I get the humble. We got a cunning feral. Yeah, I get the Humble Choice thing. I've had it since it was called Humble Monthly. And then what I'll do is I'll forget to check it for a few months, and then I'll go in and I'll like redeem everything in one go. But they only let you do like 50 games in a time window. So then I'll run out of games that I can redeem, and I'll have like a handful that I didn't get to redeem. I'm like, oh, I'll get back to that later. And then I'll forget to do it, and I'll come back like 3 months, 4 months later and start redeeming everything. It's like, I say 3-4 months, it's usually more than that. And then I'll start redeeming everything, and it's like, oh, I still can't redeem everything, there's too many things. And we had a decayed zombie that said they were on the way. They were approaching me, and I don't see them. All right, there's the gas station. Let's zoom out a little bit. There's the gas station, which means, is this the gun store? No, that's the house. It's on the other side. The gun store is over this way, right? Gas station, house, gun store. We're pretty close. A freshly made mocha. I have whatever a dark and spicy is. I thought it was supposed to be like a rum and coke, but it says ginger and lime, and you could definitely taste that. Ooh. There's a lot of things down there, isn't there? Okay. Here's the problem. I need something to come up this way. I really want to know what game it is I was trying to think of, because I think I did buy it. It was pretty cheap. And again, it was like, maybe you ran like an online system in the game or something, and you're having to like fortify it from other players or something, and then you also like break into other things. I don't know. I might be making this stuff up. A shrieker zombie. An elongated human body with a swollen chest and gaping hole where its jaw used to be. Alright, so we have some dudes on the way. I'm going to get a little bit of distance. Start running. What I want to do is, people are going to be attracted to the gunshots. They're going to pull up here. So I want to get a little bit further back from the buildings here to pull as few things as possible and do this, like, even though I'm going in hot, I still want to do this somewhat, you know, reasonably intelligently, right? I don't want to just go in and pull like 58 zombies right now. How many tiles away? He's 19, so he's got to move a little bit closer. It's a feral human, so that's actually cunning feral. They say, this feral human's eyes look more focused and its movements steadier than others of their kind. They're carrying a crude spear and have assembled some basic armor from scavenged clothing and bits of riot armor, though you can see several gaps. Despite these signs of greater intelligence, the creature is still only a few steps away from being a zombie himself. So, how far away is he? He's 16, so move a little bit more. There we go. Because I have a range of 14 on this gun. Alright, things have started. Did not take a lot of damage from that. Your AR-15 has an ergonomic grip, holographic sight, and adjustable stop. Tons of mags, that's awesome. You were getting kitted out over there. Or, yeah. I just read it and I was like, wait a minute, yeah, you're right. Like, what is a stop? My brain just processed it and went on. I did the internal conversion. A blunderbuss? What? Like a gun? What are we talking about here? A homemade version of a crude precursor to the shotgun. What? It does 31 range damage, which is more than the, you know, the Beretta P4 Storm I'm using, or the USP. Range is terrible, which is to be expected. Interesting. It's a lot of cash on that card. You need more rifle skills so you can attach. I saw your correction already. A modular folding stock and a match trigger. I haven't even got to that point yet. That sounds like it's going to be fun, though. If Mack Knapp makes it that far, that's the first question, right? We're just going to move that blunderbuss on the floor there so I can see it later and maybe remember to get it. Because I can't fit it in any pockets or anything. Also, what's my ammo like? I got 9. Someone's got to be on the way up here, right? I have a hard time believing no one heard that. Otherwise, I'll just keep drawing them out. That was about the... There's spiders in the building. That's horrible. Yeah, there we go. Otherwise, I mean, I'll keep drawing them one at a time if they didn't hear anything. Safety, right? Heavy arterial bleeding, but he's still got a lot more health than I would like to wait out, so we'll just... Now he's... Okay, he's heavy arterial bleeding. Let's just pick up the ammo while he's walking this way. Zombie child. Come on. I was like, you know you want to succumb to the bleeding. Okay, we got another zombie that's seen me. Ammo-wise, I have 6 shots. So probably gonna have to swap out a mag in a moment. Oh yeah, they are definitely coming in hot. Okay, I got another idea. We got 19 shots of this 5.56. Store that in holster. I'm gonna just try to mow through these guys real quick. This thing has more range. That's what I'm going for here. Hack mud? Yeah, I think it was hack mud. Yeah, that sounds right, because multi-user dungeon, but it's like this hacker vibe to it. Yeah, I think that's it. Do I own it? Did I? Let me check my Steam library. Yep, I own it. Hack mud. Let me take a look at it. Store page. Hack mud's a text-based multiplayer hacking simulator for Intel-compatible personal home computers. Crack protected systems and solve puzzles as you explore the abandoned internet of the future. Write scripts to protect your writing or your winnings and trick other players. See, that's what I was saying. You like defend your stuff and all that. Sounds really cool. Don't know why I never got around to playing it. Let's get back into aim mode here. All right, anyone that's bad bleeding or something and they're that close to death, I'll try to leave them. But I might need to... Yeah, like this zombie child that's coming in, I don't know. Let's just go for it. I got 12 shots left in this thing right now. Bad bleeding, we'll take a second shot. Okay, this guy's bleeding, he's almost dead, but he's right up on me. Run. They are still swarming, aren't they? That should kill him. Alright, he should die. So we got a SWAT zombie and some other dudes on the way. SWAT zombie could be good for loot. Heavy arterial bleeding, wow. On one shot. Zombie medic. I like that for potential loot. Heavy arterial bleeding. I'll let you succumb to that. Almost out of this ammo right now. Who else? I saw Tough Zombie a moment ago, so I know we're not done. Okay, he's here, but he's not in range. Okay. Can I have another mag with 6 shots. I can unload that. And I can put those into this mag here that I'm currently using. Oh, zombie spotted. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Zombie soldier. Dude, they are going crazy. Might I also own Hacknet? Let me check real quick. I do. I may have even bought it. I don't know if I got it from Humble or if I bought it or what. I tend to grab a lot of games that look like this. And I play a handful of them, and like I'll go through a phase, I'll buy like 5 of them at once, and I know I'm not going to play them all right away, if ever. But I'll play like 2 of them or something. An immersive terminal-based hack and sim for PC. Dive down a rabbit hole as you follow instructions of a recently deceased hacker whose death may not have been the accident the media reports. Overwhelmingly positive, recent, and very positive all. That sounds good to me. I might check it out soon. I might actually play it. Zombie soldier could have some good equipment. These guys are still being pulled up here. I think what it is, this H&K is a lot louder than the Beretta, and I think that pulled more enemies, right? So that's a concern when using weapons. Shrieker, I think, is coming up this way. Right. Tough zombie is bad bleeding. This close one's heavy arterial bleeding. He's almost dead, so I don't care about him. I have how many shots left? 9. I think I'd like to reload this Beretta real quick. So I can swap to it in a moment, because I might need to. It's like, I reloaded that mag hella quick. Like, I took the mag out of the Beretta and actually put bullets in the mag. And these guys barely got any ground on me. Zombie runner. Don't want to deal with you. Oh, he's downed and bleeding. Nice. I'll just slow him down for a moment. Zombie soldier. Apparently, I think I hit the tough zombie instead. But he's basically done. They do get caught in the crossfire. That is a thing. Yeah, I hit the tough zombie again. Alright, what do we have? Zombie soldier's almost dead. I want to hit that shrieker. 3 shots left. Shrieker is bad bleeding. Alright, let's pull out the Beretta now. Alright, we hit him for a bit. There's so many corpses here. My god. Mack Knapp, standing victorious over the mounds of zombie corpses, collects all of his casings. Ooh, another multi-tool. I don't know if a bejeweled waterproof smartphone case. Yeah, maybe. I'll look into it. I'll look into it at some point. I just gotta get through. Ooh, more 5.56 of an M4A1. Morphine. So we have 3. Look at the 3 morphines. I would like 3 morphines, please. Some hemostatic powder. What's in the IFAC pouch? You know, that's a lot of good medical equipment there. Definitely take that. We need a syringe, of course. I think, don't I have some heroin back at the house, don't I? If I wanted to. Entrenching tool is digging, right? So I needed digging for something. I don't remember what it was anymore. So now I've got digging. Take the webbing belt, I guess. National Guard ballistic vest. Hey, Omnivore, what's going on? Let's see. Take that. We're gonna take hydration pack. I would like 3 morphines, please. We have this mag in here for the M4A1. Yeah, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. A bit of a rough day. That sucks to hear. I'm tired because I went to sleep too late, but I mean, I'm okay. That's my own doing. So it's pretty good damage. Pretty good range, 36. It's a pretty damaged weapon, though. Oh no, I went to bed like 4 hours after stream yesterday. I stayed up way too late. What had happened was, I was working a little bit on a project, and then I started, my buddy asked me a question about the Steam Deck, and I was like, I guess I'm going to be using the Steam Deck for the next few hours, because I was just gonna pull some info up, and then I started playing something, and I was like, I'm just gonna go lay in bed and play like Demon's Tilt and Elder Scrolls 3. So duct tape is good. Can be used for the repair kit. Another syringe. Oh, this is a medic, so that kind of makes sense. The medic was wearing hot pants. Oh no, that's the child. Oh, ooh, I don't know about that. I was gonna say the medic wearing hot pants would be a weird image. What does this one have? What the hell is a pork pie hat? A flat-topped hat with circular indent and narrow brim. Most popular in the 40s and 50s. Still common among those in the mod scene. Hipsters and people named Heisenberg. Okay, I actually get that reference. I know what the mod scene is, but I know what Heisenberg is. Kids with crack and vibrators is just another day in Cataclysm. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. This is a bit of a brutal scene here. I like it. Cash card. Don't care about those. Got so many of those other things. Alright, so update. We're an hour and 10 minutes of gameplay in. What have we done today? Well, we were here at the car. We went over here. We burned down who knows how much of the forest, along with some webs and a bunch of spiders. And then we went down here, we fought, we had to go back through the forest as we like pulled some dudes. We're being just rushed by spiders and like all the dudes that followed me from these first couple of houses. And then now we've killed like how many dudes here next to the houses? We're kind of pushing our way in. Again, I don't know who these people are. Makes me a little concerned, but we'll see when we get to the gun store. Because like before, the gun store on the map looked like... It looked like this. It was just that you know, the... I like to call it a right caret. Because in my brain, I have to put numbers around the greater than and less than signs to figure out which one is which. And so I like a left and right caret. That's a much better word. Like, my brain doesn't map the symbol alone to whether it's greater or less than. I have to have a number associated with it. But yeah, the gun store looks like just this red right caret. And now, as I got a little bit closer, it was actually like right up here. I wasn't even in the forest yet. It popped up a thing here with the notes, and that concerns me. We'll figure it out though. See what happens. Gotta learn somehow, right? So, just kind of mentioning all that because I'm going to step away for just a couple minutes and I will be right back, and then we'll pick up pressing onward toward the gun store. Oh, and then I'll say after the gun store, assuming things go well, just to the south here is this pharmacy. And I need some antipsychotics. Hopefully a pharmacy will come in clutch. We'll see what happens. It's not that far away, but there's going to be a lot of zombies. Hopefully the gun store will help us out in that respect by giving us lots of ammo to work with. I mean, we do have a lot on the Beretta, but we're going to run through it pretty quickly. Like, we had over 100, we're down to 73 in reserve, and I might as well use this as a chance to reload. Alright, so I'll be back in just a couple minutes, and then we'll continue on. Also, let me just test something real quick. I'm not going offline, but something looks weird on my stream deck. Okay, button's working. That's all I wanted to check. Okay, we are back up in here. Let's get our bearings on these zombies that are wanting to check out what's been going on up here, I assume. The gas station is just right by where we need... I mean, there's one building between it and the gun shop, but it's really close. It's really close, so it's a good thing to keep in mind, I guess. These are all just houses too, so not much special. There's a lot of zombies. Oof. What's gonna happen, mate? Oh, all right. Zombie cop is good because they could have some ammo for me. Zombie dog, not that bad. They're fast. They're a little terrifying because of that, but they're not bad. I'm gonna get like right here and let him get in range. We got 18. Dog is really not doing much, is he? I think he's out now. He's probably moving in. Good. See, he's gonna bleed out. I want to wait for the other things to show up. So what's probably going to happen is these guys are probably going to start bashing through the vehicles down here because they're too stupid to navigate around them. So that's going to attract more zombies, isn't it? He's almost dead. There we go. See, zombie dog's not so bad. Why am I checking the dog like he's gonna have loot? Ooh, some buckshot. Some double lot. Whatever you want to call it, right? Wait. Ah, poor fit jeans, damn. So got 10 shots before I gotta worry too much, so let this dude bear down on me. Is that spider ever gonna come out? There we go. I mean, I understand how the aiming works. I want to do precise aiming, though. Unless you're talking about the smoker things. I don't like that the spider's just hanging out in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like I definitely, I'd rather... Every time well, not every time, but when I'm at like far ranges, I found it worth doing. Once I get close, I'll do the normal aim. What am I looking at? Just tools and stuff. Not much in the way of good food here. Cereal and stuff. I like the honey. Alright, anyone want to come play? Okay then. Human bodies fused together into a colossus, with heads and limbs sticking out of its bloated body. The nature of the thing makes it difficult to estimate how close it is to dying, and Its capabilities might change if it manages to assimilate more zombies into itself. It's only considered dangerous. So, it is what it is. Looks a lot more terrifying than it is. It's not a Hulk, right? But it's onto me. So let's start coming up this way. Where is it? Alright, I think it's not out yet. I don't think it's smart enough to go through that window. Where are we at here? Just above the gas station. Okay, someone's coming out. That's good. That's a start. We got a feral human trying to ruin the fun. Oh, they broke through. Good. Yeah, they're all hanging out at the gas station. Pull a little bit away from the city so I don't attract more attention than I need to. What are we looking at here? 16, so there we go. Zombie runner spotted. I swear something just went around the left. Yeah, there it is. It's that devourer. I don't care about you. You have heavy arterial, heavy bleeding, heavy arterial. It's definitely taking some damage. You know, the game did say it might assimilate more things. I think it's gonna go for that zombie there that I just killed. So I start running because I also run out of ammo. I'm gonna put in a new mag here. I'm dealing damage. It's bleeding. Again, the game has told me that I can't estimate how damaged it is. Ergo, I'm not sure if there's a problem yet or not. Except he's right on me. I'm trying not to have a stamina crisis here. Is it? I would think it'd be slow. It is slow. Like, I know I'm cutting through all this crap here. Regular aim. It malfunctions. Don't step into the raspberry bush. He grabs at me. This could be bad. I'm hitting him, but again. Yeah, but I have to figure this out. Like, I'm gonna say you're fine, Nuke, but like, I don't want to know that before before I fight it, right? I want to figure that out on my own. What do you... Click E on it and then E again. What do you mean? What am I looking for? Right. Yep, stamina's a problem. I should just almost wail on it at this point. Yeah, it is much faster. Take a look at some things. Again, I want to focus on the one thing I picked out from the description. It makes it difficult to estimate how close it is to dying. But it says it's uninjured. I think that's I don't know if flaw is the word, but a symptom of the way the UI is designed. So it either can't be killed by conventional means. I don't think that's the case. I mean, it could be, but yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say, Omnivore. So let me finish this thought. I think it's a symptom of the UI. As the description says, you can't estimate it, so it doesn't change the display of the health bar, but because the health bar is full, that causes it to say that it's uninjured, but it's probably not. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, okay, so you're also adding a thing that it's like a butchering, like a knowledge thing in the game. Yeah, like so are you saying there is a way to see how much health it has? No, I'm not. I'm actually not frustrated, no. Quite the opposite. I'm just trying to explain what I think is happening with why it's... I'm trying to explain my thought process, right? So, I'm not frustrated at all, but what I'm saying is, like, if they're telling the... Because now I'm not sure because of what you said, like the non-educated perspective, I don't know if that means... Yeah, no, and I agree. I'm not saying the UI is inaccurate, but you made me think of something different now. You made me think, is there like a thing here in proficiency when you said the non-educated perspective? Again, my assumption was, based on how you design things, that the UI does that. It's a symptom of the way the UI is designed, and it is correct. That was my assumption. I never thought there was a problem with the UI. Well, then I'm just gonna wail on it. Oh. He is grabbing at me and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, how are we looking? Not great. Other button. So, keep hitting it. And we have no idea how strong it is. Grab had to, I don't know, 14 strength is definitely beefy. But, is it that your strength prevents grabs or lets you break free more easily? It's losing health now. So it may just have a lot more health, and it's healing slowly. And I've still got some ammo. Let's just unload. Okay, it's almost done. We're empty. quickly swap out the mag. Probably take damage, but let's go for it. I know he's dangerously close. That's bad. Cool. He's dead. All right. So it seems like he has like my working assumption right now he was clearly taking damage according to the UI. There was no indication of like the damage being absorbed or anything. But it seems like something along those lines almost. Because eventually he just started quickly taking damage and it said that he's starting to heal. Oh yeah, I also saw the molly pack. That's what I was like, oh, that's not good. Yeah, I only saw that later on. Did I miss something earlier? Because I didn't see that before. I saw healing slowly, but I didn't see anything before. Like I'm scrolling through it, either I'm blind or you know, I get that, but was he always healing? Because I was thinking it could be like the Hulk, the Relentless Hulk, but I just saw no indication of it, right? You hit him, you hit him, you hit him, you hit him. Okay, so I just couldn't see that. So eventually you deal enough damage and he goes to a slow heal. Because I saw when that popped up. I definitely saw when that popped up and then his health started dropping. What isn't quite correct? Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to say earlier. I mean, I didn't know he was always healing per se, but yeah, at some point we got the indication that he was healing slowly. What I just noticed, though, I need to go back. Make sure I didn't lose anything valuable. I had some issues with my shirt there. Yeah, no, so what I was trying to say earlier is... Oh, water. What I was trying to say earlier is I had, like, two basic ideas of what was happening, and it was something along those lines of what you said there. So one of them is that you just had to deal a certain amount of damage before you could actually see the effect. That was the first thing I was saying earlier. Well, the description kind of does already say that it's obfuscated, right? The description's like, due to its nature... A Linux t-shirt. Underneath it says freedom, friends, features first. Okay. The description was a bit indicative of that. Oh, I was totally reading into that because I was like, well, the health bar's not changing, so there's something going on. That's my first indication. Like, the description says there's something up with it. I can't tell how healthy it is or whatever, and then its health isn't changing, so I'm like, something's up with it. That much was at least clear. It's like, it's context, right? Because if you fight another creature and they just have some cool flavor text, you don't think much of it, but then when you read that text and then you actually see something weird happening with the behavior in combat, it's like, okay, maybe there is something going on. It's the context, right? Normally, yeah, you read the flavor text, you look at how dangerous they are, and it's like, okay, that's all I really need, I guess. Don't throw rocks at me. I'm gonna let them bleed out if I can. I don't remember anyone mentioning that it's maybe not as accurate. Should I try to keep distance and let them bleed out? Yeah, why not? Oh, you just mean earlier when saying they're no joke. I thought you meant in general, about the danger reading in general in the game. I was thinking of... We meant it in a different context. Alright, let's keep moving. Dude, let me make some progress. A lawnmower. Let's run dudes over it like in Dead Rising. Run dudes over with it like in Dead Rising. One of my favorite weapons in that game. Alright, we're gonna definitely draw some people, but... Quickly reload. Alright, who's coming to play now? Oh no, it didn't say slightly dangerous, it said dangerous. Like that concerned me a little bit from the beginning, because I fought plenty of things that are, you know, mildly dangerous or whatever. I was like, okay, dangerous is enough to give me some indication that it might be concerning. Okay, we got a lot of dudes bearing down. Yeah, the moment I saw that, I was already on edge, you know. Get some distance. Yeah, let him bash the car, I don't care. Slows him down. That image from earlier. Stupid spider. It won't leave. There we are. Alright, we got a guy that's up close, ready to go. Basically out of ammo. I have another mag ready. I actually don't think I do. No, I do. Okay, good. Dude, he's heavy arterial. Let's just let him bleed out. That's what I would do. You asked if they gain experience or whatever, talking about the skeletons you have. That's what I would do if I were programming it. I would make them full entities that could, like, do everything that anything else could. Like, they could level up, they could have inventories. One damage. Tired of these guys bearing down on me. Because now I'm gonna have to. I was gonna have to retreat into the trees, and that's not fun. Anything good? Well, I felt weird. I don't know if weird is the word, but I do find it slightly odd that the game has things like a pair of ankle socks. It's so detailed. But it's good. I'm not saying in a bad way. It's just kind of funny. It's amusing. What's in the wallet? What's a random cash? I don't think I ever looted you. Oh no, you had the Kevlar. Yeah. A decayed and a regular. Okay. We'll make some progress one day. Running a little low on... Oh, wait. Crap. This thing is ignoring me, but what if I just shoot it and stop it from existing? Oh, you don't use any mods? Well, like... Any at all. Really? Well, I know Cataclysm is a mod. No, I get that, but I'm saying you don't use any mods? Like, so I mean, there's things that are distributed with the... No, I think Nuke was asking, is it that bad of an offender? Like, because you seem to have a very strong stance against it. I think it depends on what you're looking for. Right, if you're... Like, if you feel like this is too distinct from what the base game is designed around, like adding the magic and everything, then that could be why you don't like it so much. There's like a lot of things that kind of come with the base distribution that don't seem like again, saying like it's a mess or whatever seems a bit strong for, like, you know, the skills from and the stats from skills, stuff like that seems pretty straightforward. But I can partially agree with the idea of what you're saying. I can partially agree with it. Basically, it's one of the reasons I held off on it. I actually really like the idea of Cataclysm. But I don't want to do it as, like, the first time I'm playing the game, right? Or the first time I'm trying to make a lot of progress in the game, rather. I don't think that's the right place to start. Stream paused. That would be odd. Everything's fine on my end. I don't really mind the whole like thing you're talking about with like enter a code spell and you win. I like that kind of stuff. That to me is interesting. I like being overpowered if possible. Like if I can find a way to be overpowered, that is my goal. If I can find a way to like cheese a system and exploit, that is a goal. I've always been I'm actually pretty outspoken against balance in games. I don't like balance for the sake of balance. Elder Scrolls 3, perfect example of like what I like, where you can just completely break the game with the alchemy system, and I like that. I think more games should let you do stuff like that because it's a mechanic in the game, and you develop enough of an understanding of this mechanic to then say, I can completely break everything by using this mechanic in some way. I love that kind of thing. And I hate that they, you know, in the future Elder Scrolls games, were like, we don't want players doing that, so we're going to find arbitrary ways to limit the systems, rather than just giving people a system and treating it like a sandbox and letting them do what they want with it. Yeah, the spell system as well. Because I was just mentioning the alchemy, but yeah, the spell system was also really good. And they really nerfed it in Elder Scrolls 4, where they were like, well, people had too much freedom in the last game, and we think that broke the balance too much, so we don't want to let the players do these things anymore, right? We don't want to give them that freedom. But to me, it should be up to the player how they use those systems. And what I mean is, if you decide that, oh, this thing is too powerful and I don't want to use it, then that's on you, right? You don't have to use it. I really don't like, you know, the developer kind of making that decision for me arbitrarily. Seeing what I missed there. Yeah, like I said, it's definitely opinion on what you want, what you don't want in a game. I just love like unbalanced things. I like unbalanced things in both directions too, right? So it was a big thing with the way the leveled lists were done in, again, Elder Scrolls. When they did, I know Bethesda didn't make Fallout New Vegas, but when they did Fallout 3, they kind of took the same thing they were doing with Elder Scrolls and just moved on with it. And that was like fine-ish, but it still had a lot of problems. When you pulled up Fallout New Vegas, they did what I really liked by saying, you know, we don't really care to make every single thing in the game like perfectly scaled for the player. We want to have some areas that if you go here, it's always going to be a tough area. Like it's always going to have these enemies that are really for higher leveled characters, whether it's the beginning of the game or not. I like that kind of stuff. You know, it's a little bit anti-balance, right? I mean, it goes against the spirit of balancing things. So I like that to go both ways, right? I like the option for a player to be extremely overpowered, and I like for there to be things like that, like those enemies, you know, at the beginning of Fallout New Vegas, like 5 minutes from your starting location, you can find a quarry with a bunch of death claws and stuff. And you have no business being... Why is there a toilet outside? I just noticed that. You have no business being there at a low level. You are basically going to die. But I like that. I think that's more interesting. But I like that disbalance to go both directions. See, I'm just reading back on the last messages. I don't know. I mean, you're saying Magicalism breaking the game is fact? I don't think so. I think it depends on what you even mean by breaking the game. I mean, that has to be defined. Yeah, I like the sound of it, and if it's going to make, you know, whenever I decide to try Magicalism, if it's going to make me obscenely powerful, I'm happy with that. I got no problem. Well, we are where I wanted to... Oh, no. We are where I wanted to be, but we have a Wasp Queen. I don't know, I still don't necessarily agree with that necessarily makes it game breaking. I mean, again, but I have interesting opinions on that though, because again, how I view balance and everything. And I think more games... I also think that, for the most part, unless something actually prevents you from playing a game, like, oh, there's a bug that deletes your save, or something, you know, there's a bug that actually blocks you from being able to progress any further in your game. Unless there's something like that, I'm pretty much of the mindset that even, like, bugs and exploits and stuff should not be patched out of games. Because I think it should be more up to the player on how they use, like, what the game has provided them. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it one day. I mean, like I said, my point is I want to experience the base stuff first. I mean, I'll use a couple simple things on top of it, but I don't want to jump into a... My thing is not whether or not it, like, changes any balance or breaks anything. My thing is just more, it's a much different experience than the base game, and I want to experience the base game first, you know? And I'm like that with any mods in any games. Like, you know, if I'm loading up like an Elder Scrolls game or something, I'm not going to do a modded playthrough first, because I want to know, well, what is this thing like on its own? I mean, again, if there's something that's like quality of life, that's different. You know, like, I've said this one before, I forget the name of it now, but when Dark Souls came out on PC, it was like 30 minutes or something. It was stupid quick after it came out, but there was a patch, like a mod that someone made, and they had, it was a... I don't want to, like, belittle, I don't want to, like, try to take away from the work that they did, but I'm saying if you know how to make those kind of mods, it's actually not that difficult to make. And they'd been making stuff like that for a long time, so that's why it was a very quick patch they were able to get out after the game released. And without that patch, like, it had a lot of issues supporting better resolutions, and I think frame rates were an issue. I think like a lot of keyboard and mouse input was an issue. And then he puts this patch out, and it's like, now the game is playable. Basically, that's how most people viewed that mod on PC, is like, now the game is playable. So the point there is, like, that's not really like a game-changing mod per se. It just fixed a lot of issues that were already known to exist in the game. I'll do something like that on a first playthrough, but I'm definitely not going to do something like Magicalism here. Like, you go into Elder Scrolls and it's like, let's completely revamp all these systems and everything, but I never used the original systems. So, like, I don't really like doing that kind of thing. I'll pull this guy up here. I'm gonna scroll back up and read a couple of the other things here in a moment. A couple of the other messages. I think this guy broke into the garage and he's now stuck. Oh no, he was down there. He was trying to break the door. Alright, I'm running low on ammo, which... give me some 45, okay. We have yeah, we do have 1911. Interesting. Satire novel, some mineral water. Take what I can. Let me scroll back on the other things, on the other messages I missed. The reason people love Magicalism. Maybe. I mean, I think the fantasy thing, is what's probably initially appealing to me. Is just, I think this is a really cool base that you can then work with, and I like the idea of then adding, okay, so we have this cool base here of like this, you know, modern setting and everything. I think it's cool to say we're going to add some new things onto it, like the you know, whole magic system and everything. It adds new building types or whatever, like I've seen the magic shops and all that. I think it seems interesting. Right, this guy wants to play. As for the weeb thing, I mean, I pretty much have called myself that for a long time, but I don't like watch anime or anything. I don't dislike it, I just don't watch anything. I don't watch like any shows. Alright, come on, breakthrough. You know you want to. Yeah, I was going to say that is subjective. They're saying this isn't nearly as good or that's not nearly as good. I think that's very subjective. Because what someone likes and what someone else likes is, you know, it's based on your own preferences. Well, you're saying your wording was like Magicalism. This game is really good. It's so good. Magicalism isn't nearly so good. Yeah, I mean, to me, that statement of something being good or whatever has nothing to do with how quickly development takes place, though. Like, I mean, my favorite game in terms of like roguelike kind of stuff. I know that's a very vague statement. I'm trying to preface it. I'm trying to clarify it. But my favorite game in the roguelike spectrum is Dwarf Fortress. And I mean, that game develops at a snail's pace. But that is easily my favorite. Peppermint patty, I used to eat those. I mean, I would agree to an extent on that one. Like it's a measurement of how well it stacks up to the core game to a degree. But I mean, I guess for me it's a personal thing on how much something needs to stack up to the core game. I know I was attacked. I'm trying to kill it. There. Wasn't fun. Like, to me, the point of some mods is intentionally not to line up with what a core game experience is, and sometimes that's okay. There's I mentioned Elder Scrolls because there's a lot of that in Elder Scrolls, and yeah, there's like whole categories of mods there where it's like lore friendly, because there's so many mods that are not lore friendly. And again, whether or not that bothers you is kind of your thing, but a lot of people do like that for sure. A lot of people want things to fit in with the lore, so I do understand that desire. Oh wait, was that? Oh no, I thought I saw something else. Wasp Guard. I saw neutral and then guard, and I thought it said National Guard. What is No Hope mod? I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, and that's the other point I was saying, is that I understand that, that's nice, the wasp is actually helping me. I understand that a lot of people do really care about like the challenge curve and stuff. It's just not as big of an issue for me. I'm pretty okay. Like if I can get super overpowered, I will, because I enjoy that. I like the feeling of being overpowered in games. The wasp gave up. That sucks. Well, it cleared out these dudes for me. No Hope mod further removes working vehicle. Oh no. I don't know what the actual lore of the game is. I don't know how long after everything went down this is. But I feel like vehicles are already pretty hard to come by. Like, I've actually kind of mentioned that before. It's like, I don't feel like this many vehicles would be as broken as these are, but I don't know how long this is after everything happened as well. So that's the other side of the equation. Yeah, I don't think No Hope mod would be for me. based on that description. I don't think I would particularly enjoy that. What is tramadol again? Is that it's painkiller? So we are here. I had an indication of something earlier. What is this? That's a different one. The zombie's arms... It's only mildly dangerous, according to this, but the zombie's arms have stretched far beyond human limits. The skin lengthened into a gruesome, fleshy membrane. The mutation does not suit it well. It moves clumsily even compared to other zombies, but can occasionally leap a significant distance. So I had an indication of this earlier, which was unfortunate. But I didn't want to ask about it. I didn't want to know anything more than I needed to at the time. So this does show that I'm going to have some trouble getting in here. The indication earlier is that Nuke mentioned... the hell is that? A pitchfork. Nice. Nuke mentioned, jackhammer. I actually have one. I might be able to use it, I don't know. You know, these wasps are hanging out here. They are loving it here. I don't know, I'm kind of in the middle on the casual gaming or whatever. I mean, it depends on what is meant by that. That's the first thing, is whatever is meant by that has a big indication, or a big effect. I'm not so much attacking for... Hold on. What is the damn button? Ah, there it is. Okay. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't... So whatever I have on me is not good enough, probably. I don't have that jackhammer here. I'll agree on most of those except for interesting. Interest is subjective. What one person finds interesting is not going to interest somebody else. What is this? What am, oh, it's a construction building. Paper wall. Yeah. Is this a construct? No, that's a... What's up with this place? That's a ways away. The in construction building is right here. Yeah, construction site. Yeah, see, I'm a little bit different on that. You know, a lot of people talk about that in terms of like work, and they talk about motivation and everything with work and needing challenge, and I'm the opposite way. I want my job to be as effortless as possible because I don't want to be doing it, so I want it to be as effortless as possible so I don't have to think about it and I can just get it over with. Ooh, an erotic novel. Yeah, I think personally the things that interest me the most are actually like the long-term survival on this game. Like what Nuke is mentioning about like the building and stuff. That's actually what interests me the most going forward, and that's why I've spent a lot of time. Oh, I know, I'm stupid. I know what these are. I recognize it now. There's a reason all these wasps are hanging out. Right. Paper wall is huge wall of pulpy mass covered in sticky wasp. I missed the wasp part. Wasps made a home out of this house. That's why there's been so many hanging out here. Will that guard come play? Like, I'd really like to just take care of it. Because it's almost dead. I'm really interested in the level of base building in this game in particular because it's such a higher degree than most other games. That's what's got, you know, that's why I want to get into that and give it a try. And I've started doing a little bit of it, but I need a lot more, need a lot more time to really delve into all of the systems. Right? Oh, crap. No, we're good. Okay, yeah, he's dead. I'm gonna get into farming. Definitely haven't tried that. I do have a farm, though. Like, I basically took over a farm. So I'm in a situation that should be prime to get me into doing that if I survive long enough. Alright, ignore. Now how's my ammo? Okay, no, we still have some. Yeah. And this guy's got heavy arterial bleeding. Let's, Oh, where's this wasp guard? He's a little bit more concerning. A wasp worker grown to the size of a person buzzing around her home. While her foraging sisters are relatively content to live and let live, this one won't hesitate to attack anything she considers a threat to the nest. Don't linger. You mean like the dude who just walked into the nest? Let me read these last couple of things here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, so omnivore about, like, doing these things over and over and getting tired of the NPC, AI, and quests failing and stuff. I do get that. Generally, to me, that's the point where it's like, I'm gonna go to another game. If, like, when I hit that point in a game, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna play something else. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle, ice, where it's like, some degree of challenge is like, whatever. It's like, fine, but yeah, I don't need some, like, huge challenge always in order to be happy. Well, I guess we're fighting the wasp guard. That was not intended to happen, but here it is now. This does how much damage? 27? Oh no, we need the 27, 23. I was watching the tomato streams where he was starting in the city, and yeah, it was brutal. You don't know how to stop at a point and just enjoy. You must conquer. You know, and that's perfectly fair. Like, everyone enjoys things their own way. I mean, I like certain games that would probably be considered, you know, more hardcore by a lot of people. Like, you know, I played so much Dark Souls and stuff for years. Alright, well, it's here, it's bleeding. Alright, we got it. I'm bleeding. Let's put my gun up. Beretta. Oh, I can't store it in the holster now because the other weapon took over. Like, for years, I mean, I played so much like Dark Souls and stuff, and I think a lot of people probably consider that, like, more hardcore. I never really thought of it as that. Okay, fine. You're gonna make me do it the hard way. Hemostatic powder. Nothing else is bleeding. Let's do some... No antiseptic, huh? No alcohol wipes? Where'd they go? Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's, while we're in here, let's eat some random crap. Drink something in a minute. Yeah, I kind of agree. It can definitely. Wait, no. So let me go back one more time. Read this other chat. He could be more like Tomato. He's a master commander of games and also chills. Master and commander of games, yeah. Actually, yeah, what you just said, Nuke, though, if you're having fun, why stop? It's like whatever you have fun. And that was actually my point earlier, in, like, letting players enjoy a game how they want to play. I think developers should be more open to that. I think a lot of times developers, and I get it, to an extent, where you have, like, a story or something, you want the story to be held together as it should be. But a lot of times developers are really protective of, like, this is the only way you can experience this, and they limit you from doing a lot of cool things that you might be able to do otherwise. Oh, talking about that road rage there, huh? Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. I can't deal with... I mean, I can. I'm using a... You know, just a phrase here, right? I can literally deal with traffic, but I can't deal with traffic. Basically, you put me on an open road where I can just relax and, you know, put cruise control on, I'll listen to music, I'm happy. You put me in, like, heavy traffic? Nope. I'm getting frustrated, like I'm having a bad time immediately. It's not a good time. I mean, I deal with my commute through heavy traffic just 2 days a week, and it's just, it drives me insane. Cannabis seeds. Seeds of the cannabis plant. Filled with vitamins, they can be roasted or eaten raw. We'll hold off on that stuff. So I need a way to get that place open. Which I was slightly concerned about, but I didn't want to ask about it. Good God. There's been a massacre here. Let me see, I'll take a look at that real quick. Right, popped up. I'm zooming out. Yep, that's like right, that's right where Stockholm appears on the map too. Like the text of the city name popped up like right on that. That is dead center. That's brutal. I don't know how it is driving there compared to some of the cities here. A lot of the cities here can be very different. Yeah, I would not dream of doing my commute on a bike. It takes me, in the morning when I leave at about 6 o'clock or earlier, it takes me 40 to 45 minutes to get there. In the afternoon, because I show up early, I can leave early, and it still takes me about an hour to get home. Alright, yeah, so I'm thinking, if I need like a jackhammer or something, I think I have one. So I need to go find that in my base, and we'll come back. What kind of books do we have here? So we'll come back, and I'll see if I can get that thing open. Hopefully. Take a look here in case something shows up. Yeah, nothing, I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I could look through, like, the basements and stuff, but we also gotta recognize that even going into the basements could result in problems. You don't know what I'm referencing. I mean, there's always potential danger in basements. There could be zombies or whatever. But right around here, I think, this house here with the upward carrot, the regular carrot, I think that's the one where there had been a couple like roaches and stuff near the house, and I was like, all right, we'll kill them, we'll go on, it's fine, right? I went into the basement, I peeked into the basement, I didn't see anything initially, so I said, okay, maybe we're fine. I went into the basement, and there's like 20 roaches, there's like these plague vector roaches, and I'm like, nope, get me out of there. Not dealing with that. So basements have a lot of potential, but they're also terrifying. And I'm pretty sure I do have a jackhammer or something somewhere in my stuff back at the home. So I'd rather check there instead of risking it and see if we could get that thing running. I don't know if it's battery powered. I don't know if it's gas powered or what. So I want to take a look and just see what my options are with that, and then we'll go from there. So let's work our way through the forest, get back up to the vehicle. Wonder what happened to that fire I started a couple hours ago. Check up on it. Here's where the Grim, what do they call it? Grim Howler? Yeah, here's where they attacked. Skim these last couple messages real quick. That's all good, Omnivore. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it is a discussion and differing like points of view. I don't see a big deal about it. 10 to 15 minutes going, 15 to 20. That's not terrible. It's not that bad. And none of your team is at the office, so you just get to stay home. Nice. So yeah, my whole thoughts on the office thing. I actually prefer, like, honestly, I want to be home in general, but if I've got to work, I'd rather be in the office. I just find it works better for me. I stayed in the office for, you know, most of COVID anyway. I did a little bit at home early on, but then, I mean, I was pretty much in the office for the bulk of COVID. So I'd kind of rather do that. I like the separation, right? So what bothers me about it is I really don't want to be doing the work in the first place, but attaching that work to my personal area, like my home, my space, not the website, but attaching it like to my personal areas like that, I don't like it. It bothers me, right? I spend a lot of time in this room, and I don't want to be thinking about work in this area. So that's a big thing for me, and I feel it can be, for me, a bit draining to be working in the same place that I use for, like, living and entertainment. That's kind of why I'd rather be in an office, but at this point it's a cost-benefit analysis. Do I want to make that commute every day? Hell no. So I'm not doing that. And once I move closer to the office, I'll probably look into, I'll probably go in more often. Honestly, though, I don't really want to get closer to the office, if I'm being real. Alright, it's been a while since I've driven this thing. Well, it's only been like half a day in game time, but it was it was a big chunk, if not the bulk of last stream, and then it's been the entirety of this stream that we've been hanging out here. Got you on that in just a moment. On that hydrate. Let me get the vehicle back to the base here. Alrighty. And we'll back up, we'll unload this thing. Hey, the game saved right when I got here. That's beautiful. Alright, let's get some water going. Okay, skimming over the chat there. So we have... It's a lot of 38 special. Oh, there's a button to move everything. Yeah. I remember seeing that the other day. I was like, holy shit. I should have been doing that the whole time. Also, I have that pipe mace. Yeah. Okay, good. Just making sure. $38 special. That's amusing. I don't know why. We can, what is it? Oh, yeah. Sort things a little bit. Project Zomboid's a lot of fun. I played that back when it was pretty new. I know they've changed a lot since then. Like I said, it's all good, Omnivore. I didn't have any problem with the discussion earlier. To me, it's an interesting discussion, and you know, seeing how people all view these different things, you know. Like different game design elements or like theory behind what you enjoy, don't enjoy. Jackhammer. Yeah. All right. So we have 2. Runs on gasoline. So if I can't get this thing working, let's see. Let's oh, I'm not wielding, am I? If I try to get it. Oh, no, we've got... I don't know. Can anyone confirm how much battery I need to actually bust open a wall? Got about 1,000 in this one out of 7,000. Maximum charges... Yeah, maximum 7,000, yep. 3,500, okay. Thank you. I have a can of gasoline. Yeah, that's fair too. I considered it, but I was trying to be a little bit lazy on that. Needs at least 3,500. So then that goes to the next question though, is... gasoline jackhammer. 300. I could probably swing that. There's the gas station nearby. What's going to be compatible with Pathfinder and... Oh, I missed that message about working on a D&D setting. Okay. I actually like the idea. There's like a community of people who use Dwarf Fortress to generate worlds that they use for like D&D games and stuff. Now, how do I... Let's see. Let's try to figure this out. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the gasoline for now. It's charges. Let's see. Let's try to get this working. All I need to do for now is get through 1 or 2 walls, maybe. So it's gonna be the quicker, easier solution. Look at the jackhammer. I think maybe... Whoops. Wield it. I think maybe I need to try reloading it. That's what I need to try. Yeah, reload. Gasoline. Sweet. We did it. Alrighty. So we're gonna... We're gonna drop this in the back here. I need to take stock and just look at my ammo and stuff. I have any ammo here that I don't need. Actually, no, I have all my casings. Were they in spare parts? Drop those. Drop these as well. I just dropped the whole category, but I've already selected too much. Drop those. Keep that big spender cash card there in case I get a vending machine or something. Keep a couple bucks on me. Friendly, humane fashion. Drop the bag of cocaine. I don't think I want that on me right now. I mean, you never know. You might want an emergency supply of cocaine, right? You have some ammo there for the... They must be in different containers. I'm wondering why they're not stacked. It must be different containers. That's my initial guess. We got too many magazines, too many different types of things going on now. But I'd kind of like to hold on to some of this. We'll keep a backup for the 5.56. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's 223. We'll keep a backup of that one, just in case. I guess what I'm concerned about at the moment is the Berettas using that 40 Smith & Wesson. I'll drop that. I'll actually go ahead and drop the Beretta. We got this here. We got a little bit of extra ammo. We got this here. We'll see what that gets me. Drop the laptop. Drop the syringes. Do I really need this? What does it do? Whistle, thermometer, magnifying glass, and compass. It's tiny. It's very, very tiny. It's 3 centimeters. Yeah, that's kind of large, actually. 3 centimeters. I'm not used to numbers that big. SD cards I don't really care to have on me. Game system. Is that a new combat knife? Hobo is your favorite start? That's an amusing sounding start. What was I was gonna look for something. Oh yeah. That is a good combat knife. Okay. What do we have over here? Is this the piece from the welding tank or something? Yeah, whatever. Okay. All right, I want to have some water real quick. And then we're going to go back over there and I'm going to try and get into that gun shop while we have time. This distracting pain is quite annoying. Let's have some simple aspirin. Pop a couple of them. Let's go ham. Used to RP that you were getting it together finally. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, yeah. Like they didn't survive the Cataclysm. But you're like almost in their memory. The wolf is just like, yo, what's going on? Floor it. Let's go. Just shy of 60 miles an hour right now. If you don't know your kilometers. I actually did, I think when I started playing this a few weeks ago or whatever, the first character I built was a musician. It was kind of, you know, built around myself. I don't remember all the stuff I gave him, but I tried to make his traits make sense. So I think I gave him like some hearing issues or something. I gave him things that would make sense, like, oh, if you were a musician, you were out like doing a lot of shows and stuff, what kind of things might you have? Positive and negative. I'm a guitarist. I would probably not be a programmer at all if I'd been encouraged more earlier in life, I'll say. All right. It's one of those things where, you know, I'm big on personal responsibility. So I like how terrible this is. I'm literally having to, like, drag this thing out here. And then I'm gonna have to go back to put it up. I'm big on personal responsibility, so I don't want to, like, you know, blame other people. But there were a lot of things where, like, at the same time I'm sympathetic to, like, you know, children or whatever. And there were a lot of things that could have gone differently when I was young. And it's like, hey, I would like to do things. I had, you know, various things that I wanted to do when I was younger, and I was kind of discouraged from doing any of that. And it kind of sucks. Like, I probably would not have ever started doing programming and stuff if I'd been encouraged down those paths and like, well, let's look at ways that we could make these things happen rather than just being told, oh, you can't do anything with music. No. So like as a child, like when you're told that kind of stuff all the time, it kind of sucks. But it's also like I shouldn't, like, I don't like the idea of saying, oh, it's other people's fault. Like there are other people who are told that and they persevere anyway, right? So it's like it's a weird spot to be in. So mine didn't exactly discourage me because it was expensive. Like, I mean, they got me my guitar and everything. You know, but when I talked about that I wanted to do something with music, they didn't talk about, like, what are other things you can do with music? Like, would I be interested in teaching music or something? Like, I never got those kind of things. And when I'm a kid, like, it never occurred to me that there were all kinds of different things you can do with music, you know? And so I was just like, oh, I guess I can't do that, you know? All I'm told all my life is I have to go get some degree and like, I mean, yeah, I could have got like a music degree, but when I was young, that never occurred to me, you know? So, how's this gonna work? What? Is this how we break? Okay. Build brick wall with embrasure. It lets you, so I can cut a hole in it to shoot. Yeah, I don't know about your parents. My parents are pretty old, so like my dad was born in 1940. It's a very old school mentality. And I get, like, the thing is, I get wanting something better, but like there was never a conversation again about like, oh, you want to do something with music? Let's talk about different things you can do. Let's sit down and have a real, like, realistic conversation, and let's work towards that. Like, none of that happened when I was a kid. It was always like discouragement. Like, you know, if I said I want to do something with music, it was like, oh, you want to be like a famous rock star? That's not going to happen. And it's like, oh, well, thank you. You know. And so it's like that doesn't help, you know. And again, I'm big on personal responsibility. People should take they should take responsibility for their actions and everything. But you're also talking about a kid, you know. You're talking about a kid who doesn't have a realistic, like, view of the world. They don't have that experience of what it's like to be out in the world yet, and they haven't formed. They don't have a lot of that information to form these opinions from. It's like you should sit down and actually have that conversation. Yeah, all or nothing, with the caveat that if you make enough money, anything can be. Yeah, you said your dad had pretty much the same mentality. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, I had a good childhood overall. I didn't have like a bad childhood, but there are things like that where, you know, if I have a kid someday, I'm going to be really big on trying to make sure I have those conversations and stuff. All right, so how do I use this damn thing? Activate. Do I want to go for the bars? Or do I want to go for the wall? Because I went to the wall here because I should be able to diagonally move through. That's why I picked this spot. Once we get in there, it'll be pretty easy to get through the doors and stuff, I think. But I already saw a lot of guns and stuff inside, so... well, not right there, down here. Yeah. See a lot of guns in here. Keltec KSG, IWI Tavor X95, a couple Glocks, a 19 and a 22, a Ruger 57, AR-10, Keltec P3AT, a Sig Mosquito, Remington 700. Yeah, I'm excited. Remington 1100 competition, Mossberg. Ooh, give me that shotgun. And yeah, it's the same kind of thing. Like, yeah, your parents just want to take care of you, but then, like, there's other things that, like, would have been nice. We're just gonna go for it. Bird Wump, stop drilling. I don't know what caused it, so... It's inside. Okay, we did hear noise from inside before. There's... Oh my god. Zombie spotted. Oh, I was like, what? I think... Did he hear me? Is he on the way? So this thing is still not broken, and I don't know if I just wasted fuel. No, I guess you don't actually use up the fuel until you break through. Is that what's going on? So now I've got to... look at all the inside there, like, we hear noise. Yes. From the west, you hear wump times 3. From the west, you hear wump. From the west, you hear wump. And so on. I want to see if that zombie is moving closer. No, they actually moved away, I think. It popped into view for a moment. Alright, we're gonna go for it then. Yes! We got bricks. Alrighty. Well, I definitely can't put that away. Yeah, I could only drop it. I'd rather not, because you don't know when we're gonna maybe want to use this thing. Nothing has decided. Ooh, offset sight rail. Okay. There's the brass catcher. Ergonomic grip, muzzle brake, red dot sight, tail hook stock, This is all very exciting. Guns and ammo. A safe. A locked gun safe. Is it possible to break open a gun safe with the jackhammer or something? I know you can use a stethoscope to, well, actually, is this a combination? Yeah, you can use a stethoscope on combination locks, but I don't have one. The doctor's office didn't have one for whatever reason. I gotta work with what I have. Ammo satchel would be nice. That would probably help store ammo. Another holster would be good. Oh, Brienne Denny and Victor Burke just disappeared. So they, those are the people that were showing up on the map before, on this gun store. And now they're gone. So they were fake. Tactical handgun digest, trap and field. First thing I'm gonna try and do is just, can I... Do me no, oh no, are they locked? Shit. Oh no, we can break these. Good. Open, there's nothing to... Case is locked. Okay. I was like, how do I do it? Locked display rack, but we have a non-locked one here. What? Too heavy to pick up. It must be because I'm holding this jackhammer, but that's a weird way to phrase it. But nothing to pick up there. Those are locked. This one's not, but I'm not going to be able to fit the Mossberg anywhere. So that's good. Well, I expected I'm probably going to have to come back, go put this jackhammer up and come back. So that's not, none of that's surprising. No, I don't have that. No. I have seen it. Ooh, oh man. Speed loader, okay. Some magazines. Speed loaders are nice. They're all empty, but that's okay. What do we have in here? Desert Eagle 8-round magazine. You know I want that. God, you know I want that. Yeah, it's a jackhammer. Like, I find it an interesting way that it's labeled. To say that it's too heavy to pick up when it's really, it's a phrasing thing, right? Because it's actually not a heavy, it's not like I'm trying to pick up an engine block with low strength or something. But it's because of my total weight, encumbrance, all that good stuff. Because I'm carrying around a big-ass jackhammer. Alright, we'll cut back through the forest, we'll go put this thing up. And I'll see what I can do there. I'll see what kind of stuff I can maybe loot. I'm probably going to break open those display cases. Is there an argument against doing that? Is it like, the crates, for instance, like a supply crate? If you smash it open, I think there's a chance of breaking items inside of it. Is that a concern with the display case? Or is it safe to just pop open the, smash the display case, other than the sound it makes? It's a long trek. I need a better way to get through here. I could just start a fire and burn the forest down. Wouldn't be the second time even that I've done it. My main issue, again, what I could do is I could try to squeak the truck past the fields or past the farm and get it over here. And then we could drive a lot closer. I hate driving through fields though, you gotta be so careful. You don't run into every other rock. Yeah, you said only you can preempt forest fire. I keep making that reference too, except I always say like, remember kids, only you can start forest fires. Wait a minute, that's not what Smokey says. What I typically do is if I see a big old thing of webs, like, and it's got like 20 spiders on it, I just light those webs on fire and then whatever happens, happens. Like, I'm like, get rid of those. I don't want to deal with them. To be fair though, Knapp is much more brave than I am. If I saw that many giant spiders in a forest, I mean, my first course of action would be to shit myself to assert dominance. We got about an hour left. I mean, we're talking spiders that are like the sizes of dogs and stuff. And then some of them, I think that's what the normal spiders are called. And then some of them are actually called giant, so they're even larger. It's like, you know, I don't think so. I don't think I want to deal with that. Not for me. Used to ignore them until recently. Well, what I found interesting is that they seem to be attracted to gunshots. Because earlier, I don't know if you were here when I started the assault, but I start shooting at zombies, and then I have like all these spiders that just start bum rushing to my location. I didn't think spiders would care about that. So, let's see. What do I have? I can reload this a little bit. Put that in there. Okay. Now we have 45. We'll reload this as much as we can. Alright, so we've got some extra 45. This magazine is cool and all, but it's just going to weigh me down a little bit. So what I'm wondering is, how much should I drop? I probably want to keep the first aid kit on me. I have a tourniquet in there. The way I look at it, there's a delicate balance between containers and like sub-containers. So I've got a big ass bag with a lot of storage in it, and then I got a bunch of smaller containers in it, and there's like a balance because those smaller containers can be good, but you can start to clutter it up too much with those smaller containers. That's the way I look at it. Because then it's still like a question of volume and like length and everything. I didn't put those books up before. I'm expecting we're probably going to have a fight over there. If you're wondering why I'm still going in kitted out to a gun shop. We heard a lot of sound inside. I don't trust that that's going to be safe. Drop the combat knife. It's on my belt. Not terrible. Drop all this and see how we're looking. We're at 112.2 out of a max weight of 169.7. We have about 20 liters of volume to spare. Oh no, I'm reading the wrong thing. Free volume is only 6.39. Okay, what am I missing on that? At the top right, we have volume 26.97 slash 46.95. I thought that was used versus total. But free volume to the left of that is only 6.39. I'm not sure I understand the difference between the two. Because that makes a big difference in what I can take back. So we got about 50 minutes left, but I want to go get another drink, take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be right back here in like 3 minutes or so. Catch you on the other side. Alrighty. Actually, I'm gonna give it... Oh no! I made a mistake. Okay, no, we're good. I was like, I made a mistake by doing it from that menu. Thought we were gonna have to fight the capture for like 5 minutes. I've done that, like, before starting the stream. I always make sure this game captures, because sometimes it's been like a 5-minute ordeal of like, capture specific window, and it doesn't work. Like, I use the hotkey. Like, I'll try so many different things, it just does not want to capture. And then eventually it just works, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I feel like it's held together by duct tape. Like, I don't know what it is about the way this game handles its window that OBS, I've just always had bad luck getting OBS to capture it. Doesn't happen to any other game, basically. It's weird. Anyway, we have about another 30-ish minutes. I did get started a little bit late today. And I'll have about a 4-hour break, then I'll come back for another stream. We beat Source of Madness last night, so I'll probably start up something new. I think I know what I might start up. But I want to go get some food. I didn't really eat much earlier. So, I guess we're looking at, what I was looking at is what I maybe want to drop. You know... No, we'll keep that ammo. It's not that big. We'll drop this extra mag. Every little bit adds up, I guess, right? Yeah, I do love the false oh no, though. It's amusing. Like, oh no, something's broken. Never mind, it's fine. It's not broken. Ooh. I mean, I guess one of the options would be to drop some of these tools, but I want them because I never know what I'm going to be disassembling, basically. One of my go-to things is, in order to not damage my equipment, if I come up to like a door or something, I will disassemble the, I'll disassemble like a desk or something, or a chair or something, and get a plank from it, and I'll use the plank to just bash open the door. If I can't get through it otherwise. It's a very crude and brute force strategy, but it works. And it spares me from using any of my actual equipment. That's the important thing, right? I don't want to damage, you know, one of my actual weapons or something by trying to beat open a door with it. I did that, I started up, I really liked this start as the Bionic Soldier. Because, like, all the guns and stuff to start with. So, I built another world offline, and I used the template that I saved from this character, and I found a FEMA camp, like, right away, and I decided I was going to storm that place. I did end up taking it all over, except there was a lab I couldn't get into. I didn't have enough skill to hack open the door, and I couldn't find any cards or anything. Like, there was a scientist zombie, but he didn't have any cards or anything I could use to get in. So, I couldn't get in the lab. That's about the only thing I didn't check out. But at some point at that FEMA camp, I was trying to get through... I was actually trying to get out, because there was something on the other side of a fence that was just annoying me. It's like a giant rattlesnake or something. I was like, I'm gonna get out there and shoot it, because it keeps, like... The game keeps, you know, complaining, like, safe mode or whatever about the rattlesnake. So, I was originally going to climb over the fence. I think I fat-fingered it at first or something, and I ended up, like, smashing the fence one time with the gun, and I was like, screw it, we'll just smash the fence. Damages the crap out of my gun, and then I'm looking at my, my log, and I have, you know, epileptic psychosis, of course. This is the same archetype as this character, the same template. So I'm looking at my log, and my gun keeps on complaining, and, like, you know, like the over-dramatic, like, oh my god, just go on without me. It's too late for me, save yourself. He's, like, saying stuff like that, and then another one was like, wait, you can fix me, right? It's like just kind of, all kinds of goofy stuff of my gun, like, just begging to be saved. I got a kick out of it. It was pretty amusing. I like the psychosis trait. I understand why people don't, because it is annoying, but it's fun. And that's important. There's an important distinction to be made there. We haven't really seen it show up today. Took Antipsychotic is still active, because since I started this stream today, it's only been a few hours of in-game time. It hasn't actually... I think it was 9 o'clock. And now it's like 9 something, and now it's 15:20. So it's not even been a full day. So the pills that I took last time are still active. Okay, so he wants to play. He's actually super close to death. So I'm going to get out my pipe mace. We're going to drop the plank. He might have fought another wasp or something. Can I get a confirmation? I mean, I'll try it if not. But can I get a potential confirmation on whether or not it's safe to smash open a display case? Like, again, the only analogy I have to it is there are crates, and if you smash the crate, I think it may destroy the items. I might be wrong. But that's why I want to confirm that. Is it safe to do that on the display cases, or will I potentially destroy the items inside? Because I really don't want to be destroying guns. But I know I can... I did smash a display case once and got a sword out of it. But I didn't really care if the sword survived or not, so I just did it. This is a little more valuable. Yeah, nothing to pick up, so it must be because it's locked. Yeah, it's locked. Well, I'll give it a try. Keltec, KSG. So I can't put items there because it's locked. I wanted to see if it just let me look at the gun a little bit. We get the Glock. Glock 22. Nothing to pick up there. Oh, the Mossberg doesn't fit. But I could carry that out of here. And what does it take? Oh, it takes buckshot. We have buckshot. That's cool. $61 damage with a range of 18. But I was going to say the spread's bad. Dispersion of 325. Like if I take a look at USP, dispersion of... Wait, 460. No, that must not mean what I thought it meant. .530 on the M1911. Okay. I could deconstruct, perhaps? I could deconstruct this one that's, Wait a minute. Oh, I don't... The display rack is locked, but that Glock 22 is not in the display rack. Okay. Let's... Or not. Oh, it's the one down here. Never mind. There's 2 Glock 22s. I see. We're gonna drop this up here. And what all do we have in here? Trap and field. Tactical. Okay. Yeah, these aren't locked. Grab some of this useful stuff. Brass catchers. The grip. Actually, I'm not going to do it that way. I want to put them on the floor so I can, like, haul or something. Hauling's going to suck if I do end up having to haul out of here. We have another Molly assault pack over here. Might be able to shove a bunch of stuff in the Molly assault pack and then, like, wield it to carry everything out. That'd be my first thing I'd want to try. What's the tailhook stock? Foldable add-on stock for handguns and machine guns with pivoting hook that latches onto forearm, allowing for greater stability. So it's going to help your aiming. All right, what do we have over here? We'll take the pants. They might actually be okay. They might have good storage or something. There's the Molly assault pack I was referencing. Water, jacket. Pair of drop leg pouches. It's a set of pouches that can be worn on the thighs using buckled straps. Okay. Yeah, the Army winter pants have lots of pockets and stuff. Army pants, unfortunately, are a poor fit. However, I kind of would like to take those. Ooh, a fast draw holster. I'd kind of like to take those because I can use, crap. Lost my train of thought. Oh, I can use some of the poor fit clothes to maybe practice my tailoring and stuff. And then it's less high risk. Where if I fail on like some of my good clothes that I'm currently using, that's obviously pretty bad. So bunches and bunches of empty mags. But it'd be good to, you know, have these, I think. Heard shuffling, stop interacting. Yeah, so there's still something going on over there. We're still hearing all that noise. I'm a little concerned about... Yeah, you know what I think I want to do? I want to grab all the initial items, and then we're going to haul them out. That way I can separate this from the building a little bit. And then if something does happen, I can book it out of here, and it'll be a little bit easier to get these items. There's a lot of good items here. Even a gun down here. The sounds in there have calmed down. It used to be really noisy. And that was right after I used the jackhammer, so they probably heard me, but for some reason they never tried to break through or never successfully broke through anything. So who knows what it could actually be? We'll figure something out one day, right? And this gets me to the other thing that I was basically saying is... I'm just contemplating what the noises are. What do we have here? It's a lot of rocks. Almost want the bricks, but we'll leave them for now. We're gonna haul this stuff out here. I know I'm slow because of the plank, but it's fine. Zombie spotted. Stop moving. Is it the one from earlier, or... Yeah, it is. He's slightly injured. Yeah, the shuffling is still going on inside. We're hearing it. There's just way too many noises out, like, going on in there that really concerns me. Alright, so what I can attempt to do is leave this stuff, like, way the hell over here. Okay, that's a little bit too in the trees. I don't want to lose sight of it. I'm gonna leave it, like, up here. That way, if I gotta book it, I know where that's at. This is a relatively safe area. I can try to break line of sight and get to that spot. That's my plan for the moment. So now, since there's no consensus on breaking the case, that's what I'm gonna try. Problem is, the door's up there. If they want to break through the door, I gotta go past them, so that could be fun. I do have guns, though. And yeah, we'll see about crossing in there in a minute. The first concern for me is more about just getting these things open. We have an AR-10 and a Remington 1100 competition. We have another AR... damn. I was gonna say, if I had a duplicate AR-10, I would break one of those other ones open. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have much of a preference either way, so we'll probably just go for this and see what happens. And it does say it's locked, yeah. Okay. Your glass breaking. The gun is fine, so that's good. That concern is now alleviated. Like I said, I have broken a display case before to get a sword on another character and it worked. But I don't know if it's like a crate where there's a chance that it's gonna break the item or something. Doesn't seem like it so far, so it's not bad. Fragile contents. Well, I would think the gun is decent and like it's hopefully okay. Bull pump, or bull. I was reading pump already. Bullpup pump action shotgun. Uses a pair of magazine tubes to increase its capacity. Cool. You can load different ammunition? That's interesting. Yeah, like, I mean, guns can, like, in real life, they can be a bit fragile, but I would think in this case it's not. Yeah, and you've confirmed it. You hear metal screeching. AR. We're gonna have a couple of those. I have to get it all back, which is gonna suck. Semi-automatic shotgun features a self-compensating gas system that will feed a wide array of shells while also reducing recoil. Introduced in 1963, it's favored by law enforcement, hunters, and competition shooters, and has been the best-selling auto-loading shotgun in U.S. history. This is the nickel-finished, Teflon-coated competition model with a full-length magazine tube and 30-inch barrel. Cool. It can take that buckshot. I don't know how much buckshot I have at this point. I kind of forgot. Because I haven't had a weapon to use it. So, that's cool. Barrel human. They are way too close. They can't see me yet. They are way too close. Get the USP here, and oh, there's another wasp guard. Wasp guards are a little aggressive. They actually haven't... How many tiles away? 31, and they're not attacking me. Why? Thought that'd be enough for a human. 2 wasp guards. Am I gonna have to burn that house down? Jeez. I've never done that. Oh, I'm getting terrible ideas because it's gonna spread to other buildings and stuff potentially, depending on like what's between the buildings. If there's room for it to spread, I guess. mean, I've already been burning forests. Now I'm sitting here like, wouldn't it be nice to just get some of that paper wall and just let it go? Be fun. Say that. I have USP equipped, so I'm gonna haul a little bit slower, but I can just get the initial stuff moving. They're currently ignoring me, but if you consider me a threat, you will attack. And I fought one off already. I know I can do it. Okay. We're out of there. We're good. Let's store that in my holster. Let's start hauling properly now. Alright, we've got a lot of guns. We don't really have a lot in the way of ammo. So I go back to my original question. Whether I get an answer on this or not doesn't matter. I'm speculating, but whether I get an answer or not doesn't matter. So I'm saying I don't care if you tell me. I know stethoscopes work on safes, but would the jackhammer work on the safe? Because that could be a way to get in here. I can't believe the doctor's office didn't give me a damn stethoscope. I can't believe it. Oh, we still have a little bit more in here. The speed loaders and stuff. I can't believe I almost missed those. I forgot. Definitely want those. Jeez. Jeez. I can't talk, I'm sorry. Jeez. Ignore the shuffling, I don't care. I'm not turning it off. I'm not comfortable turning it off, and I like the overall usage of it, but sometimes it's like, dude, stop. Stop warning me of the same shuffling over and over. What was I was looking for something. Oh, right. My hunger and stuff. That should be good for now. What's my, Oh, I've had a hell of a lot of calories. That's awesome. We actually need to be overweight. And I'm normal again. So I need to work on becoming overweight. That feral human does not seem to want to spot me. Alright, YOLO? I'm gonna be ready to shut these doors and book it out of here if there's like too much that I, don't feel comfortable dealing with. See what happens. Peek around the corner, we're safe. A balloon? Used as a makeshift water container, that is technically correct. We have a door that I'll have to break. Now this is what I'm concerned about here. Can you peek through doors? No. Lots. Oh wow, it's a firing range. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of gun stores have those. Got lots of casings. Let's get some distance. Boom. Just like that. That's how it's done. Take the casings, of course. No dark cola. That's damn caffeine. Remington, okay. You can actually pick that up. Oh, was that... Wait. That wasn't... Oh, no, it was, yeah. Cool. 30-06. Very popular and durable hunting or sniping rifle. Popular among SWAT and U.S. Marine snipers. Highly damaging, but perhaps not as accurate as the competing Browning BLR. What is this here? Some pipes and stuff. I think this is where they were throwing their temper tantrum in here. Trying to break out and they couldn't. So I think those scraps may be from them trying to break stuff. Or not. Oh, give me them cashews. Never hurts to have a sniper rifle. I mean, yeah, can't complain too much, right? Didn't have it before. I just need the ammo. Hey, quite the lack of ammo in here, honestly. Oh, I know why I could... That's why I could pick up the gun. We're actually going to drop it, and I'll haul it out of here in a bit. Wield the plank, and then we'll store the pipe mace. All right, what are we looking at in here? Nothing, it's safe for now. I like that. Let's get that pipe mace out. All right, what do we have? Bunch of crap. Bike helmet. This is like where the employees would, their break room or something. Tactical handgun digest. I already got that, but we'll take another one. Ooh. Ooh. Remington, another one, okay. You need to hang up, ooh, that's cool. You need to hang up, like, you get a cow or something, you can't just butcher it on the ground, you gotta like hang it up to drain it and stuff, I guess. We have an upper floor. Oh, this place just got more interesting. Choke, large pistol, primer, guns and ammo. Another Stenag magazine, but it's only 10 rounds. Some lead. I guess we can use that lead for crafting. That's exciting. Whoops. Move everything. Move that book. Move all that. Peek up. So far it looks okay. Yeah, we're just on the rooftop. What do we have up here? This also helps expand the map view a bit. Maybe. We already kind of saw everything around here for the most part. Is that another gun store? Ooh, that's not actually bad, is it? Another cave. What's the sea over here? Cemetery. We have 3 gun stores here. What's this? Pizza parlor. What's this? There's another... Okay, so... Oh, the pharmacies have 2 different icons. This one's a right carrot. This is a normal carrot. And then this is the candy shop. No, this is the gun store. This is the candy shop. Yeah. Does... Hold on. No. Wondering if the design of the... If like, whether it's using the angle bracket or the caret meant something about how tall the building is, maybe. So it's interesting because this is actually pretty close. I'd still have to go through a good handful of enemies, but this area here is pretty safe now. Because I was shooting everything, so I was clearing out... I was pulling in so many zombies that it cleared out most of that area for now. Okay. What do we have up here? Vodka. Gallon jug of what? Someone peed in it or something? Vegetable cooking oil is good. Some of this is decent. I say good. It can be used for some crafting, I know. Here's a question. Can you Dwarf Fortress, like, in Dwarf Fortress, you can run. And then when you're running, you can go up towards the edge of a building, and then you can hit the jump button, and you can actually leap over gaps. I'm not gonna try it. Like, I don't even know how to do. That's what I'm asking. Can you even do something like that on here? I don't know a way to do it. You can examine the gap and try to jump over it. I have seen that, actually. You're right. Okay. I don't want to do anything. Yes. Wanted to see the options. Well, imagine the bot is probably going to be, it's only a one gap, right? Probably can't do multiple. Or it's based on stats or something. Never tried to build momentum. Yeah. That's how it works in Dwarf Fortress. You can do it based on momentum. So I would consider trying that here. I'm not looking to get myself killed right now. That's the kind of thing, to me, I'm too lazy to check the code. If I want to test something like that, I'm just gonna back up my save and see if it works or not, honestly. Adding that to your code projects list. Yeah, like if that's something I really wanted to test, I'd be like, let me just back up my save, back up my folder real quick. Can I do this? I don't know. And then like, oops, it killed me. Stop moving items. Yes. Ooh, that's actually bad. Didn't realize I was that tired. I know I was tired because we actually woke up tired at the start of the last day. Let's do something I don't like to do. Actually, I gotta go back to the gun shop. I'm gonna drink that dark cola. I'll stop hauling, but I want to drink that dark cola. Are you gonna spot me ever? I really don't want you to. Okay, you did. Sucks. What do we have? We have the USP. Dark cola. All right, YOLO. You're attacked, ignore. Oh, they threw a rock, didn't they? Run. Okay, well, you just bleed out. You're like right there. You're heavy bleeding. They're really throwing... Okay, there, finally. Forfeit genes. All kinds of random stuff. Okay. Get my casings, and let's get out of here. So we're a little less tired now, because I drank that cola. To be more accurate, caffeine doesn't actually make you less tired. It masks how tired you feel. It binds to neuroreceptors and makes you think you're less tired, but it can actually be dangerous because of that. Because you're still impaired. You still suffer from effects of being tired physiologically, but you don't think you're tired. That's the danger of caffeine. So we have a lot of goodies out here. I'm not going to be able to haul them back. I think if I try doing that right now, I might wear myself out too much, and I need to be able to get back to the house and sleep and stuff. So that's going to be the next thing I do. We're not doing it today, though. I already ran it a little bit over. I started a little late, but we're at about 4 hours. We're 3 hours, 52 minutes, basically. It's not bad. I need to go get some food and stuff and relax a bit. Do a little bit of work on a project, and then do another stream in about 4 hours. So that's going to be it for today. What we're going to do next time, we're going to sleep. All this stuff, like sort through this. Unfortunately, there's no ammo here, but there's a lot of interesting weapon related stuff. I might be able to do something interesting with that. There's 3 AR-10s, which is interesting. I don't know if I'd want to do anything with that. No. Oh, whatever the case. Oh yeah, we could use items like, what does it mean to use this? Yeah, mods. So we got all these mods and stuff. Like, there's some stuff I can look into with the guns next time. But I'm like, I was banking on getting some more ammo. We didn't really. So that's unfortunate. It's going to be a pain in the dick hauling this stuff back up to the vehicle through all this forested area. It's going to take like a full day or something. So I don't like that. But what I'd like to do is keep pushing toward that pharmacy on the next day. See what happens. So yeah, that's it. That's the idea. But now, so thank you to anyone who showed up today, whether you're looking, chatting, masturbating, whatever you like to do while you watch the stream. I appreciate it. If you want to see more of this, hit that follow button. I'll be back tomorrow. I actually stream like every day. Do like 2 streams. Okay. I mean, I was joking earlier about burning that forest down. Yeah, for sure. I'll do an initial haul through the forest. It's fine, but for further trips, it's going to start being more of a problem. Anyway, let me do the outro. I stream like every day. 2 streams on Saturday, 2 streams on, well, maybe 2 streams on Sunday, probably. Actually, I should have no problem doing that tomorrow. I took Monday off of work, so definitely should have no problem doing a couple streams tomorrow as well. So I'll be back on this tomorrow. Cataclysm is Saturday and Sunday at about 10 a.m. Central. It's my daytime stream, so if you're interested in that, hop back in tomorrow. We'll see what happens to Mack Knapp. Still, by far, the longest I've ever had a character survive, so it's cool. It's fun. I like it. Also, why am I wielding the Mossberg? Hang on. I need to drop that. That's going to get me killed, isn't it? It's going to get me... Well, maybe not. It's going to make the hauling worse when I get around to it, but I just noticed that I was wielding something that has no ammo. But I do have some buckshot. I could take one of those shotguns with me. We'll have to sort through them all later. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube and you're still listening for some reason, thank you. You can do all the fun YouTube stuff, like button, subscribe, notification bell, comments. I do read my comments. And we had a good comment on one of the Cataclysm videos with some extra tips and stuff. So I really appreciated that one. You know who you are, Tim. That's I'm not going to say the full name, but their name was on the comments, so I definitely appreciated that. If you're watching this video as well, thank you. And yeah, until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Take it easy.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw Space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.